Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 5th episode of Styles at Work Code Black. This one's titled Overwork, Hair Loss, and Delirium. I know, I haven't managed to catch up again this week. I swear, every time I think about trying to catch up and try and get to the current episode of Styles at Work, because we're on episode 7 came out today, right? But here I am still on 5. Every time I try and plan around it, something else happens. Like this week especially was a lot busy for my real work that I do outside of YouTube and stuff. So that kind of killed a lot of my time to do things. And Funimation was having issues on Thursday as well, which is why I didn't even get any Log Horizon done. It was just ReZero that I did that day. So yeah, not had the best of luck, but I swear eventually I will catch up on Styles at Work Code Black. Eventually, but for now we're watching episode 5. This came out at the same time as episode 3 of the regular, which was the acne episode, so it was kind of fitting that these two episodes came out at the same time, because hair loss, we'll be going to see the hair cells and such. It's going to be interesting to see the difference between Styles at Work version and now the Code Black version. It's going to be very interesting to see how different that ends up looking. But yeah, last time we dealt with gonorrhea. A very nasty infection, very nasty looking as well, in its cell form, and appears to be not defeatable by the human body at all, until a penicillin was administered, which breaks down the cell wall that the Gononoki virus, bacteria, right? Gononoki is a bacteria, right? Yes? Yes, bacteria. Okay. Yeah, so Gononoki bacteria cell wall completely eviscerated essentially by penicillin, which allows the neutrophils to actually do their job, and the white blood cells can kill it off and then defeat it after suffering a lot of losses, including the captain, I believe. So we lost quite a few white blood cells in that, but eventually we managed to stop it from becoming too much more of a problem beyond that. Although the neutrophils they're getting pounded a lot here, and they're not viewed as like it's all their fault apparently, but not realizing that it's just it's the decision making of the body. Which, how do you interpret that in Cells at Work? How would you interpret the brain and the impulsive decisions that the body makes that are going against the body's wishes essentially, and I'm not respectful for the cells in it, but I've done anyway, like overworking, like having unprotected sex, like over excessive drinking, smoking. Like, I wonder how the brain would be depicted in this instance. Maybe we'll get to see it at some point, but I'm kind of curious how they would interpret what makes the judgments for how this body's acting. Because I think in Cells at Work Season 1, they showed at least a higher up portion of the body and its decision making when they had the huge emergency at the end of season 1, but I don't know how much that was in, like, compared to the brain and stuff. Anyway, so I'd be curious to see how that would be depicted if we ever get there. But overwork, hair loss, delirium, overwork I can somewhat sympathize with. Kind of curious to see just what overworking in general does to the body. So that definitely feels like a gradual, like one of those things that if you just overwork one day, it's like, okay, it's going to suck, but your body just bounces back naturally. But if you excessively overwork day after day after day after day, week after week, month after month, then it's going to get pretty bad, I'd imagine. Hair loss, I imagine, again, should be... But also, hair loss is just something that happens so naturally as well. It's like, hair loss in itself is not bad, it's when it's excessive hair loss, right? Because depending on just your genetics, it will depend on how quickly you lose your hair as a guy, because it's just something you have to contend with. It's like, well, you just hope that you at least get a decent pattern for it, or at least it's manageable enough that by the time you're older, you don't care anymore. Because I feel like if you start losing a lot in your 20s like me, not that I'm losing hair, my hairline's still doing pretty well, which is amazing considering how poorly I take care of it and don't care about my hair too much, but still, in your 20s you're going to care a bit more because you're trying to impress, you're trying to look good in occasions and such, and it's like you actually care about your appearance a bit more. By the time you hit 40, 50, it's like, who you're trying to impress, really. It's like, whatever happens, you just work with it. So yeah, we'll see how it actually covers it, because I assume it's going to be hair loss triggered by overwork and stress and stuff, not like just natural hair loss, because natural hair loss is just kind of unavoidable to an extent. But anyway, as per usual, we are doing time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see full picture-in-picture, you go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season, future seasons, Patreon-requested shows, and some backdated shows where appropriate. I'll be doing more of those in between seasonal breaks. But here on YouTube, we have to do timer-based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see the time for the episode. I'll count down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation, since that's who licensed it here this season. And it's getting it 2 days early and like 2 episodes early from normal release times. But yeah, although to be fair, Japan got that early broadcast as well. But we have the Aniplex logo, then the Funimation logo, so about 12 seconds of logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past. You can also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when the scene's transitioning. So, with all that said, let's just get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. And Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. T-cells. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. NOB time? Yeah. I assume all those action stuff are like sumo related, I'm going to guess. First I thought they're like doing the haka or something, but no, I think it's sumo. Saw the hairstyles in there, which I think we'll be meeting today. Here we go. Settling into it a bit. Yes. maybe more understanding, but still, give me my oxygen. Ooh, this blood vessel's not looking too healthy. Ah, we're in a hair route now. Give me a third one. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, is this like the graying of hair? Pigment cell? Melanin. That's where melanin comes from. Okay. That's a pretty clever way of showing that, actually. It's pretty clever. I like that. God damn. Still injured, but gotta work out. Yes. Can't really take time off to afford. Mm-hmm. That's a nice moment. Yeah, let's just try and maintain a status quo right now. Let's not try and improve. Let's just try and not have anything else go terrible. Hi, T cells. Hmm. I didn't see you show up to help. Mm-hmm. Oof. And then there wasn't peace. Well, I don't think we're going to be dealing with that bacteria or virus today. Nasal cavity makes sense. Hmm. Yeah. So why send them in first? Sure. Yeah. Completely overworked. This is where the overwork's coming in. I don't like that. Oh boy. Yeah, that doesn't seem great, does it? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's getting pretty bad, this cholesterol. Oh boy. That's where we are. You say that. Hmm. It's warming up. That's not a good sign. Oh, the house on fire. Oh, damn. That's very in flames. Hmm. Killer T cells? Oh boy. What caused that to happen? The hair is considered a foreign substance? Interesting. Oh, damn. No. Have they become so overworked that they can no longer the, distinguish what a foreign substance is? Oof. Hmm. Oh boy. Yep. Goodbye hair. Hmm. Dangerous Excel. Okay. Mm-hmm. Chance. Ah, that's why the speed is what's confusing. So that overreacting to the cell division rate of a hair matrix cell. Hmm. Spot baldness. Mm-hmm. Autoimmune disorder. Okay. How do we stop this? Hmm. Yep. We continue to do our jobs. Mm-hmm. No matter the conditions, we must do our jobs. Oh no. Oh no, cytokines. Oh no. Do you have to press it that many times? Big red button, you normally just press it once and something happens. Or the dendritic cells are refusing. Oh no, it's happening. But it's different from the blackmail of last episode. Holy shit. Look at our main boy being useful, trying to keep morale up. Whoa. Ooh, this is going to be something from the outside world. Whenever it's mechanical like this, it's something that's been uh, given from our world, essentially. Wonder what it's going to be. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, it's going to be the machine gun things. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's not machine guns. It's I'm firing my laser. Jesus. Steroids. Hmm. You dealt with these in season 1 of Cells at Work. Mm-hmm. You went too far. Yeah. Okay, but they don't kill the cells. That's not quite how it works. You don't want to know, I don't think. Oh no. Oh no, we're peeing blood. We're peeing blood. That's not a good sign, is it? Hey, Triple ED. I always find it funny how cheerful this DD is after. Oh yeah, we've just had a bad inflammation where the T cells went rampant, and we're now peeing blood. Just brilliant. It's just done like that, and I love it. So yeah, this episode and the Cells at Work Season 2 episode kind of lined up well with the cytokine response. Although we didn't get like a notification on what cytokine it was. Last time we learned it was IL-12, we don't know which one it was for this T cell. Alright, next episode we have Organ of Silence? The kidneys, okay. Kidney stones. Ah, that makes so much sense. Kidneys, kidney stones, and tears. Oh boy. Oh boy. Kidney stones, huh? That makes a lot of sense considering the considering the that hugely boulder thing that went and smashed before the red blood cells started going into the urine. That makes a lot of sense. Oh boy, kidney stones. I am so thankful that as of now, I have never had to deal with kidney stones. And I hope that for as long as I live, I can avoid it for as long as possible, because Jesus Christ, kidney stones, I've heard, are the worst. And I really would not like to find out how bad they can be. So, quite glad about that. Isn't proper hydration, isn't that one of the main things to avoid kidney stones? I've always learned that just hydration is more important than anything. Water, but tea and coffee do count towards that. 3 liters of fluid throughout the day, every day. I don't know if anyone... Well, I'm sure a lot of people do meet that. I don't think I've ever met that in my life. I don't think I could drink that much. That feels like I'd be drinking so much that I'd be peeing 5-6 times a day. More than that. That feels like too much. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because my body's adapted to the amount I drink, and it's now if I drink much more, it thinks that I don't need that much. I don't know. But I normally go through, let's think, how much do I normally go through? It's hard because I used to drink out of half pint and pint glasses, so I had a fairly accurate measure of how much I was drinking. But now I have, you may have seen, actually, have I drunk from them on this channel yet? I don't know if I have. We got these new glasses, like highball glasses, so I don't know how much they contain. I think it's, who knows how much they contain, but I usually go through about, let's think, I buy liter, because I don't like normal water. I'll drink it, but I would much rather get the flavoured water from Tesco's, my local store, because it's very cheap, and it's gotten me off of this stuff, because I always have a Diet Coke, whenever I'm recording these, but this is the only one I have in a day. This is the only one I have, and it's this is just my little treat to myself, essentially. But throughout the day, I drink flavoured water, usually sparkling, because sparkling versus non-sparkling, as far as I'm aware, there's really no difference. It's just personal preference more than anything. But I prefer sparkling water. I just think it helps. I just drink it a bit better. I don't know why. But yeah, it's I'll go through one of these. I'll go through maybe a liter and a half of water. So that brings me about 3... no, sorry, not 3. So maybe I'll get to about 2 liters a day. Maybe. But even then, that's usually me drinking a fair amount, and by that point, I'm going to the toilet quite frequently, so... I don't know, I think it's just yeah. I think it's just... your body adapts to the amount that you drink. So maybe if I did drink 3-4 liters of water every day, eventually my body would be oh yeah, you need this much now, and if I started drinking less, it would become detrimental. I don't know exactly how that works, but yeah, 3 liters of water a day, nah, I'm never going to be able to hit that level unless I was literally forced to. Really? Unless you were sat there and said, hey, drink some water. I'd be oh, okay. That, you need to drill it into me to be able to get to that amount of water. But, touch wood, I don't know if this is actually a wooden table. I don't think it's wood. I don't know what it's made out of, but yeah, it's not wood. Touch wood, there's a dresser behind me. Oh, it's close enough. No kidney stones yet, and I hope that I don't get them. So, we'll learn about that next time. I'll say it again, but I don't know how true it's going to be. I'll try and get to episodes, 6 and 7 of Cells at Work Code Black during the week. I'm going to try. Monday is a decent shout. Tuesday is a decent shout, as is Thursday, although probably not Thursday, because I'll probably try and get 3 episodes of Log Horizon out, just to make up for the fact that I only got 1. Well, I didn't get any out this Thursday, so maybe I'll try and get some extra of Log Horizon out instead on the Thursday to push it up a bit. But again, it's all dependent on my real life schedule. I'm very settled in with my current schedule, and it works very, very well, despite it being the most hectic schedule I've ever done, and is way too hectic, honestly. But to be fair, 6 of those videos are from Patreon requests, so it's not like this season was necessarily that much worse. It's just that I'm doing a lot more because of the Patreon stuff. But it's fine. I'm settled into the schedule now. I just need to yeah, I just need to find time to catch up on Code Black, which might be doable this week. We'll see. I'll probably catch up on Code Black this week, and then the week after, I can then go into the movie that I am scheduled to do this month, which by the looks of things will be Your Name, but we'll see if anyone else votes over that or not. Anyway, another great episode, and very informative as per usual. I can see how it linked well with the acne episode, but I can also see how it linked actually quite well with the cytokine episode, since we just learned about those as well. Although I think relearned might be correct, because I'm fairly certain they were covered in Season 1 in some capacity, but I can't remember. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 lineup you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.